mark these words, because this is important. Bunch of black belts here right now. Sometimes you see a guy say, oh, this is completely wrong. Check it out, the ego on it. If you cut creativity, you're gonna cut the art of the martial arts. One of the biggest things about the evolution of Jiu-Jitsu right now is exactly what you say right now. Rodrigo right after that.
Okay guys, so if I'm on the back, and sometimes I'll go right for a choke in a transition, but if I'm just kind of riding back there, I have a rule for myself. I always try to trap an arm first before I'll go for anything. A lot of times training with guys, they'll trap my hands and I can't, I'm just hanging out back there. So I might trap a hand here, it just gives him one hand, and so I'm able to hand fight from there. The other thing I do, and this will help people with shorter legs, or if you're a lot lighter than your partner, I'll go to the wrong side and start to trap with my legs instead. So I'll step on the hip. I've got to take a little angle so I don't pull him on top of me. And maybe I don't have his arm yet. Here, you can cross if your legs are long enough. If not, I can be here and step. And I'm gonna open his collar and start attacking. I had this. And then as he reaches up to try to defend his neck, I let him, and I'm gonna steer his arm and take it, okay? Now we can lock the arm, heel in, and now I can choke. I can arm lock here. I can triangle, but I make sure that I have this trap first. So that's the step that I made. That's kind of a checklist for myself, because I was having the same problem. I'd be back there and just hanging out until eventually they got out. So if someone's much heavier than me, or nothing's happening. You know, I've been back there a while, I've been doing my normal. A lot of times I'll play double overs, so I can go both sides. And if nothing's happening, trap, I usually step on the hip, and I have to fall out from under him. Do you see how I'm almost 90 degrees to him? If I fall right behind him, I'll pull him on top of my leg and he'll just get out. So go for the collar. If he lets me choke him, great. Usually he won't. So I let him pull this out, trap the arm, stick it behind his back. Now we have the collar and everything else we want. And again, if someone's real heavy, I find when I play down here and we fall to the side, he can just get over that bottom leg, and I've almost hurt my hip trying to stop bigger people from jumping that bottom hook. So I'll start climbing up to their diaphragm, and it creates a different problem. Anyone need to see it again?
You got a question?
I got a question.
Yeah.
So when you say you hook your foot behind the back, I kind of go deep behind the back.
Yeah.
Is that a good or a bad thing? Are you scared like blowing out your knee or anything?
No, I think it's fine. I find sometimes they can turn their arm to get their hand out. I don't know if you have any thoughts on that.
When you trap the arm like
Well,
really
trap the arm, yeah. Like
He was
I'll go
saying-
behind and hook.
He'll put it
This
like
here,
all
right?
over here.
Yes.
Yes. So what I will, if I was this person here, my only like option here, to be honest, I would try to slide all the way out here. But even like if this arm is trapped, she can go straight to triangle, especially because she's long legs.
Yeah.
She can go arm bar, you know. It's a bad situation. You gotta just be careful with this arm. Once this arm
do you
is,
feel comfortable with that though? Going that far behind?
it's if you're comfortable with that, because like Jiu-Jitsu, that's the beauty of Jiu-Jitsu, right? Like if you feel comfortable, I cannot tell it's wrong.
Okay.
I would never tell you doing wrong. You like it, you're working for you, so it's right.
Yeah,
It's good.
I have a little better luck heel in and then kind of pinching, so I
Okay.
can engage my hamstring. I find when I stick my foot behind, it gets a little loose, but it's going to be body dependent, I think, a little.
Okay.
Guys, just adding on what Rodrigo just said. Mark these words, because this is important. Bunch of black belts here right now. Sometimes you see a guy say, oh, this is completely wrong. Check it out, the ego on it. If you cut creativity, you're gonna cut the art of the martial arts. One of the biggest things about the evolution of Jiu-Jitsu right now is exactly what you say right now, is that a white belt can put the name on their own position. And that's not gonna stop us evolve. So this is important for everybody. Culturally, if you just said, oh, this is not in a book. Oh, this is wrong. Man, what I have seen it, Marcelo Garcia do it, that nobody would do it. I'm telling you this right now. You guys, oh, this is wrong. All right, go check Marcelo Garcia doing it.
Yeah, because when they're like a gray black belt do it, I said, oh, he's incredible. If the white belt shows everything, bro, that's ridiculous, bro. You know, you will never like give the credit for the person if you don't know the person.
You can aware weakness. You can, hey, watch out for this. But don't cut creativity. That's the best advice. What he's saying just makes a lot of sense. Don't cut creativity with people. Sometimes you say, this is black and white. This is gray. It's really not 100% like that. Right? Let's try to do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
One more time.
one more
One
time.
more time. Okay.
Professor Leah,
Yeah.
so detail you said about smashing and crossing your leg versus climbing up on that diaphragm. Any tips as you go it again?
Yeah, like how high am I trying to get? kind
Yeah,
of thing, or-
so he doesn't smash and
Oh,
hurt
so he
your
doesn't
hip and
smash.
leg
So-
versus climbing up.
I think that the common mistake, he wants to go to the side usually, right, to get out. If I let him fall, see how I'm behind him here? And now he's just on top of my leg and he's gonna get out. I have the same problem here, so I need to bring my head all the way over here to that wrong side. And I do that usually as we're falling, and he may wanna go that way. Usually I step and I turn. And I'll take that collar as I'm going over, and if he's not fast enough, I'll choke him. But if he gets his hand up there and he starts to fight, I'm gonna let him pull. So we're gonna have a little fight here. He's gonna pull, and let his arm go, because he wants to go that way. And we can hook it. I usually come here, then I'll do a hamstring curl. He was talking about tucking that under. I almost feel like my leg's a little short, so this feels better. And then we can feed the collar. We have arm bars
Yeah, I
here.
personally like to lock it. Lock it. Yeah, because the guy's like flexible. Come here to try to fight with this, and I don't know. So
Feel
if I
locked in
can,
here.
if I can lock it, I'll try.
Yeah.
My leg's not that long. I tried.
Yeah, you can climb up high. It's a hard problem. You can't scoot out anymore. It makes it worse and worse. He's got to come up. Okay.
All right, guys, let's do it. 1, 2, 3.